welcome you to Air Canada Centre. Toronto Raptors fans believe this is their time, but they'll have to get past the three-time defending Eastern Conference champions to prove it. The NBA playoffs on TNT, conference semifinals presented by Hulu. The number 4 seed in the East, Cleveland, the number 1 seed in the conference, Toronto. And this is game 1. Boston already with a 1-0 lead on Philadelphia. Cleveland won the season series against Toronto with a record of 2-1. LeBron James, explosive.
Here's a quick letter to OG. Don't gamble on the passes to go to LeBron James. Bad things happen.
Ibaka puts it on the deck, knocked away by James. Out of bounds.
Well, you also look at minutes played. There was Corey Joseph, Damari Carroll, Patrick Patterson, Terrence Ross. Now you replace that with Pirtle, Van Vliet, OG. Lots of guys we're going to get to in this game.
J.R. Smith, a triple. The cut by Thompson. Over Pirtle. Tristan Thompson paying off instant dividends for Tyronn Lue. Anunoby, air ball. Rebounded by James. James with a head of steam. He fakes out Ibaka, fakes out Anunoby, and scores on the interior. James looks for an opening on Anunoby. Fades, connects.
I think keep them out of transition. I think we're turning the basketball over too much. They're grabbing or holding us. We can't complain to the officials. We got to be strong with the basketball and get back on defense.
35-22 Raptors. Love on the move. Did he lift up his pivot foot? He did not. And he gets the deuce. Miles catch and shoot. Bottom. It's a 3.
Wow, that is not easy. C.J. Miles coming off the left side, gets his feet set well behind the three-point line and drills another.
Miles, a former Cavalier. James spins and scores. LeBron has 5 assists for the Cavaliers. Siakam gets switched on him. No match. The crank. LeBron James. Lowry. Ball is tipped and stolen by LeBron James. Cavaliers off and running. Whips it cross court. J.R. Smith a 3. And Van Vliet being held back as he stares at LeBron James.
Well, LeBron made an incredible cross-court pass, but watch underneath. Fred trying to get position, and LeBron threw that left elbow first, and then threw Van Vliet away. Van Vliet did not like that one bit.
53-49 Toronto. Lob it up. Green. What a play. Jeff Green.
I asked Coach Casey about that defense in the second quarter, and he said we have to do a better job defending the ball screen, especially when it's a small screening a small. He said we have to show and recover because at so many times in that second quarter we stuck with the ball screen instead of recovering quickly, and that's when it got the best of us.
James, jab step and a J. A long two-pointer for LeBron James. Out of the timeout, James. Step back over Anunoby.
Again, the shots that you're going to live with if you're the Toronto Raptors defensively, not committing a secondary defender and not letting those three-point shooters get loose like they did in the second quarter.
Lob it up. Oh! LeBron James! A major rack attack.
So I just said off his head. I didn't mean that for OG on the out-of-bounds lob play to LeBron James. Wow.
80-69 Toronto. James, the spin to the rim. Korver using the screen. Kyle Korver connects for 3.
Kyle Korver and LeBron James have taken 14 of the 20 shots in this quarter, and Kyle Korver is a great option right now for Cleveland.
Thompson spins inside, gets it to go. James drives in on Siakam. Love, ball fake. Lines it up. Count it. A triple. James lines up a 3. Count it. .22 for James. James trying to take the baseline on Anunoby. Lofts it up. Love squeezes it. Shot clock winding down. Love knocked away by DeRozan. DeRozan on the move. Smith there defensively. DeRozan swatted by James. Love tracks it down, but he's on the sideline and out of bounds. 105-101 Raptors. 1:40 to go.
See if we find the George Hill, LeBron James scoop and roll, small. We're going to do it with Korver.
James drives in and scores, going to the hole. Raptors 105, Cavaliers 103. We approach 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan one-on-one with Smith. 10 to shoot. Screen, Anunoby. DeRozan drives in. James got a piece of it. Barrels over the front row. And he just helped up Jim Jones.
How about LeBron from the weak side like a cat waiting to pounce on it. Cannot control the ball. And spilling over into the stands. 5 seconds on the shot clock here. As the critical possession for Toronto continues. It's in the backcourt.
Trigger in for Lowry. 2 seconds. 1 second. Lowry the pull-up. Off the mark. Love has got the board for Cleveland with 42 seconds to go. A 2-point lead for Toronto. James backing in on Anunoby. James with 10 to shoot. The fadeaway for the tie. Yes! LeBron James knocks it down. 105-105. 6.5 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Raptors and Cavaliers tied at 105. DeRozan drives in, gives it up. Van Vliet back in. A three. No good. DeRozan in and out. 3 seconds. Tip in Valanciunas. That won't go. There's a lid on the rim. Timeout called. Cavaliers secure the rebound. Green to toss it in. Green looking. LeBron gets a shot off at the buzzer. Off the rim. That would have won it for the Cavaliers. Instead, we're going to overtime. James goes behind the back. Korver, one dribble, a three. Count it. Kyle Korver, a triple. Korver bounces for James. Extra feed. Smith lets it fly. It's a three. J.R. Smith on target. Toronto down by 1. 14 seconds to play in overtime. Game 1, Eastern Conference semifinals. DeRozan matched up with Thompson. 8 seconds. DeRozan drives in. DeRozan, ball fake, kick out. Van Vliet, 3 seconds. Van Vliet, no good. Cleveland's got the rebound, and it's over. A superb effort by the Cleveland Cavaliers.